Hey everyone, I'm Mitchell.
And I'm Amanda.
And you're listening to the Happily Everett After podcast. Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 11. We're glad to have you with us this week. And honestly, we're glad to be back. This is 2 weeks in a row. It's nothing special being 2 weeks in a row. It's just the fact that we're back doing this. And we're doing this the night before we post it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. We usually record these on Thursday nights. And then we release them Sunday.
I don't even know what day today is.
Yeah, it's been a long week, and that's something we'll talk about coming up. But usually we record on Thursdays, release on Monday mornings, and here it is Sunday night. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Well, before we get started, as always, you guys are, if you're watching us on YouTube, listening to us on Apple Podcasts, wherever you might be, of course, we do have a YouTube channel. We'd love for you to subscribe over there and check out all of our adventures at Disney and much more. We just hit 2,000 subscribers last week, and they made our hearts so happy, as Jack would say.
Yeah, he does say that.
And it keeps going up now, so that's been awesome. And we have Vlogmas coming up over there soon. And
that's terrifying.
It is terrifying.
Every week that you bring it up, it like makes my heart sink a little bit.
Have you thought any more?
No.
I did today, but I didn't have any ideas. I just sat down and I was like,
I should think about this.
I did. Literally, I said, I should think about this. And then I got busy and I was like,
as quick as it went in, it went out.
I'll come back to it. Yeah. So, no, that's, we got that coming up. And then, we got our Disney vlogs after that. And we'll get to something on that more in a minute because we just released a vlog that was from this past trip.
Yeah, that's right.
So we'll talk about that soon. But we'd love for you to join us on YouTube. We got a TikTok channel. Been doing the TikTok things. We got Facebook. We got Instagram. And we got a Patreon where every week now we're doing our bonus show over there. So we'd love for you to come and join us over there. Sign up. Become a member with us. We have a chat channel where you can chat with us and talk about whatever. Literally whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And then of course like little fun stuff like today's bonus show. We have some cool stuff we want to talk about that happened this week. But anyways, that's that. We'd love for you to leave us a 5-star review if you're on Apple Podcasts. That just helps our show get out there more. And of course it means a lot to us. So if we start getting some like 5-star reviews, I think it'd be fun to kind of read them. And so it's up to you guys. Just start leaving some 5-star reviews. Leave us a little comment with it, and we'll read them on the next podcast. So, all right, let's jump into it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. What's been going on in your world?
I'm going to start with the second bullet point. That's something I know more to talk about.
I know. When I was putting together some bullet points, I was like, this is really kind of just a lot of my stuff this week.
Yeah, that's okay. We went to Boo at the Zoo at the Knoxville Zoo this past week. They only have it, I believe, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. The tickets are not bad at all. They're $15 a person, $14 if you're a member. And it's interesting. You don't have to buy a ticket for a child under 2, but you need to like add the ticket to your cart and they still scan it, which is interesting to me. Like, I know it's like good to like know how many people are coming, but like, I mean, Stella wasn't trick-or-treating. I mean, I guess we went when Jackson was 1.5 and he was definitely trick-or-treating and he didn't need a ticket. So
that's true.
It's good to like count, I guess. But anyway, I've just never seen anything like that before where like you don't need a ticket, but you need to like add it to your cart still.
I know they kind of stopped us and they're like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and add his ticket.
Yeah.
So
weird.
Or her ticket.
Yeah. Anyway, that was really fun. It's kind of cute because they only give one piece of candy. Unless it's a Hershey Kiss, then you get 2.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's like 22 booths this year, I think. We stopped and watched a science show,
it was really
which
cool.
they use liquid nitrogen, which was so cool. Jack just had the best time.
He did.
We didn't see like any animals. They took us a totally different path this year. And he didn't get to go on the carousel, which he was sad about. And the train was down.
Yeah.
So we just did trick-or-treating and watched the show pretty much.
Yeah, I will say, I feel like, so Boo at the Zoo was fun. A lot of fun, and I would do it again and I'd pay for it again. I just feel like it was less this year than it was the previous years.
I know. Like the previous years, the path was a little more like windy, but I feel like the path they took us had more like space, like last year.
Yeah.
Had more like space for like other activities and other things. Like we've been there before where they've had like fire trucks there, where the carousel is open, which is nice, and it's also extra income for them. And the place where they have their little dance party was way bigger last year.
Yeah.
This dance party was super small. We walked past it and I was like, it's like really tight.
Yeah, I'm even okay. Like, I understand if the animals are not out, and I'm okay. Yeah, I know it's at the zoo, so it's kind of like, okay, well, that seems kind of weird, but I am okay with that because I understand like taking care of the animals and that being a top priority. So I'm okay with that. But yeah, like you mentioned, the carousel on the train not being operational, has just little fun extra things. The space to dance was smaller, and I feel like there was maybe just some other little things that I don't know.
I didn't really see like any themed food.
Yeah,
which 2 years ago we got some themed
lots
food.
of themed food. Yeah, and I'm sure there was. It just wasn't. I just feel like it wasn't advertised.
I just feel like the path they took us was really strange, and the path that usually goes by like the red pandas and the monkeys and the tigers and all that. So even though you're not like, if the animals aren't out, like that's fine, but at least you're seeing the habitat. I don't. Nothing. We didn't see anything. We
saw ostriches.
Yeah. We saw the ostriches and we saw the bat-eared fox. They were out, but they're in like a little like glass area.
Yeah.
And the wolves.
And the wolves.
Oh, the wolves were howling. It was really cool.
I mean, there was, regardless, we passed by them, whether it was this trail this year or last year, like, and they're just kind of out. But I like in regards to the themed drinks and foods, the booths that most of those places were at the end.
You're right.
Instead of at the first. So like when you first walk in, you're seeing all these things. Typically, you're seeing all the signs as you're walking in. You're like, okay, cool. All these themed foods. Let me go ahead and get this, and then we'll get started. At this point, it was at the end, and we were looking. I was looking. I still didn't feel like
I was hungry, and I would have went for a drink or something. But
I feel like that was a disadvantage because at that point, we're all like, all right, it's time to go home.
We're ready to go home. Yeah, we're just going to get something at home instead of paying for something here.
Yeah, so that was a big disadvantage. Like if it's at the first, I'm down.
Yeah. We did do their like zip line ride though. Me and you did. Yeah, it was fun.
They gave us a huge stamp. We walk up. Okay, so we're about to get on, right? And the lady's like, "Hold out your hand, please." And we're like, "Okay." And she's just stamped.
It was like the size of like our Roku remote. Like literally, it was a huge stamp across our hand.
If you want to ride twice, you get a discount.
You get a discount. We're like, okay.
Okay, like literally the next day I went into work. Everyone's like, did you go to the club?
Oh my God. I was FaceTiming Molly and she was like, would you go clubbing last night? I was like, I went to the zoo.
I was like,
she was like, what
club
happened?
Boo at the zoo. Yeah. That's the only club I do now. But yeah, that was cool. You've done it before.
I did with my dad. Yeah.
And you were like, let's do it.
Yeah. But it was like so cool at night. It also had a costume on. It looked like Cinderella's carriage with the horses.
That was really cool. I liked it. And it was dark. And they're like, oh, it goes over the wolves.
You're over the wolves. And we were like, oh, they were just howling. They're up.
Yep. And then they said, like, what happens? Someone was like, oh, what happens, like, if you fall in or something? Yeah. And they're like, that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
So, overall, Boo at the Zoo was good.
Yeah.
I don't want because it sounded negative. I don't want to sound negative. It was good. It's just...
Oh, it's good. Yeah. I'm going to keep going back. Jack loves it. I love doing it. Like, it's just a little extra, like, Halloween thing. And I love this season. So, it's, like, nice to do something that's, like, not mega expensive.
Yeah, and support our local zoo.
Yeah, of course. Oh, we love Zoo Knoxville. We go all the time. Yeah. We're like pass holders and everything. Like we love this zoo. So, it was a lot of fun. It's nice to do something different and do it at night. This is probably the only time you get to go to the zoo. Is Boo at the zoo. You never go in the daylight. You're always working when we go.
I do once a year during the daylight and Boo at the zoo. Those are my twice a year.
Yeah.
And it's not because I don't like the zoo. It's just because I'm usually working. And then when we plan things, we have so much other activities planned. So.
It's nice for me. Well, when we didn't have Stella, it was nice for me and Jack to just like get out and go. And like we had the pass and it paid for itself in like 2 visits pretty much?
Pretty much 1 visit. Yeah. It's so cheap.
It's so cheap. And then we had the slushy cup, which had $1 refills on slushies for kids. Good thing for me was that last year Jackson didn't really like slushies. So I'm like, let's get the watermelon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now watch out this year.
Yeah, I know. He likes them this time.
What else you got?
Oh, me?
Yeah, I'm just going to go back to you one more time.
Sure. We went Christmas shopping with Stella at Walmart. Jackson went to school on Monday, and we went Christmas shopping with Stella. So it was nice to... she was sleeping most of the time, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
Well, you were holding her a little bit, and then we put her down, and she was sleeping, I think.
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
I think it was holding... Yeah,
I literally don't remember.
It was literally a week ago, so too long to remember.
But it was good. It was nice to get out and do some shopping and get some little things for Jack and prepare for the Christmas season, which we're doing a really good job at. I keep thinking, but I also keep thinking we're doing a really good job at it. And then I look at my list of all the individual people we have to get for. The big things are done though.
Yeah.
So that's good.
We're better off now than we have ever been.
Yeah.
In the Christmas season of
I know.
Getting early on.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. We're good. We're heading in a good direction with that. But it was nice to just go out and do some shopping. And I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be ooh, peace and quiet without Jack. But you can focus a lot better on what you need to do. I'm not worried about his needs. If he's hungry, if he's thirsty, if he has to potty, is he grabbing for something? What does he want?
Yeah.
It's just kind of nice to peruse a little bit.
I agree.
Oh, well, we got a special piece for the Christmas Village this year. And we got it for Jack. And it was the carousel, and we got the carousel because that's all he talks about. It's all he wanted to do at Disney. It's all he did at Disney. And that's all he still talks about is wanting to go back to Disney for the carousel.
Literally, I don't get the kid. His most obsessed thing is the carousel at Disney. Mm-hmm. And I wonder if it has something to do with that was his... the ride he was scared of the most growing up?
I don't think he remembers.
Probably not. But it's just so fun.
I think it's just it goes up really high and it's fun. And
not too fun.
He thinks it's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He likes to say woohoo with me.
He does.
We say woohoo a lot.
But he used to talk about It's a Small World. But he never usually really talks about rides at Disney. It's always Fantasmic or Meeting Mickey.
Yeah.
And this was one of the only rides that he's been super into.
Yeah. Now his when he's talking about Disney for this past trip, he's talking about the carousel. He does talk about It's a Small
World. Yeah, definitely.
And do you remember one of the other things? You might have something else because you're home with them, but I know of one other thing.
A ride?
No, just something in
Oh,
general.
yeah, of course, Starlight.
Exactly, yeah, Starlight.
He calls it the other boo to you.
It's the other girl in your life.
The other boo to you, mommy. The boo to you at the train.
Yeah.
I'm yeah, Starlight, Jack. And I always I'm not the name is Starlight. I'm oh yeah, the Starlight Parade. And he's yeah, the other boo to you. And I'm all right, you're not listening.
It's so funny the way he says it. It's the side chick. Mm-hmm. It's yeah, the other girl. It's yeah, the other.
Yeah, boo to you is his main squeeze.
Yeah, he's I love boo to you, but I'm talking about the other parade.
But I also like the other one.
Yeah, but he does love that parade.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. Before going there, I was I know he's going to love it. And so it was really nice seeing him just fall in love with it.
Yeah.
So, real quick, before we move on, I just wanted to say about the carousel. This carousel was $16.
Yeah.
Versus the first one we found, which was $50.
Yeah. Oh, the first one was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
But also, now looking back, I think it might be too big for our display. We really don't have that much room left.
We don't have much room left.
Unless you put it back in the corner where Santa usually goes.
Scaling wouldn't really work.
Yeah.
But...
true.
But it was beautiful.
So we got a smaller one.
We did.
And I think it would work better, scaling wise. And I think Jack is going to love it.
He is going to love it.
I think we might have the help of his elf present it to him.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. I think he would enjoy that.
Muppet's going to make an appearance.
Muppet.
By the way, if you guys don't know, Muppet is the name of his Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah, it was really weird when he named it.
Yeah, he does. He's really bad at naming.
Yeah.
Anything. It's
Jack, what's the name of your elephant? He's elephant. What's the name of your lion? Lion.
Yeah.
Those are literally his two favorite stuffed animals.
And now if you ask him to name stuff, what does he say?
Poopy.
Poopy. Everything's poopy now.
Which is every kid says it, but you always think they pick it up somewhere. But Jack just started saying it one day.
Yeah, and now he just thinks it's so funny that he just says it for everything. And I'm no, Jack.
We seriously. Don't even laugh at it.
True. Like, it was funny the first couple times. And now I'm
Literally,
like,
the first time he did it, he threw it into Old McDonald's, and I thought I was going to pee myself laughing. It was so funny. And my mom was like, don't laugh, don't laugh. And I was like, oop, can't help it. It's already out there.
That was hilarious.
And then ever since then, poopy has become an everyday word.
Now I feel like Jim from The Office with a deadpan. Like, every time I'm like, Jack, what do you want to name this? Or what are you going to name? And he goes, poop. I just like look at the camera, like straight face, just, and of course.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how I feel. What about anything else? Anything else for your week?
Carving pumpkins was fun.
Yeah. We got to carve.
We weren't sure if we were able to go to the farm.
Yeah.
Because, which is another bullet point of how much Mitchell has been working, which has been like really great for other ways, but we don't have a lot of time to do a lot of things this October. So we went to Walmart, we picked out a pumpkin, and we carved the pumpkin. And the way we did it was so cool. I loved it. Did you? Did you enjoy it?
I actually did, and it was so easy.
I loved it. And it looked so good, and Jackson had such a good time.
He did.
We went to Target last year, and it was on clearance because it was after Halloween, but I knew that it existed. And it's like cookie cutters.
Yeah.
Like they're actual like cookie cutters. And it comes with a mallet too, which is really cool. And it has like 6 different faces you can make, but I guess really the possibilities are endless. And we had Jackson pick out what he wanted for the eyes, nose, and mouth, and he did it. And you like line it up. It's hard to get started a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think if we had like a bigger faced pumpkin, it would have been a little easier. But it was really fun.
Yeah.
Jackson got to like whack it. And it was like he was making progress with it too. It was really cool.
Yeah.
And then we used the back of the mallet to like pop the pumpkin through. It was cool.
It was fairly easy. The only hard part, honestly, was when you're starting it. Because if the pumpkin was curved a little bit too much, depending on the piece, it just wanted to wobble too much.
But I think like a real mallet would have like helped with that to like start it.
Yes.
But like the small mallet was like perfect for small hands, and it was heavy enough to like make an impact. Like he did really well.
Yeah, I mean, we gave it to Jack, and Jack's a 3-year-old, and he was able to make progress.
It got him like super involved rather than like, okay, we're gonna cut it out, and then he's standing there like, okay, some pumpkin carving, because he doesn't get to do anything with the knife otherwise.
You know what the best part of the whole experience was?
The seeds.
How'd you know I was going to say that?
Because I know you.
You helped me get the seeds roasted.
Yeah.
And I'm so tempted. If it wasn't going to munch too hard, I'd be munching in the podcast right now.
I know you'd be munching. And you are the loudest chewer known to man.
No.
So, yeah, you are.
No.
You are.
That's Max.
No.
Yes.
No, you chew really loud.
No, it's somebody else. It's not me.
No,
somebody else in the family.
It's you. It reminds me of a part, like every time I hear you chew, it reminds me of this part of How I Met Your Mother, where I think it's Lily is eating cotton candy and it sounds like she's crunching glass. Like that's literally what I hear when you chew food next to me.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Yep.
Love you too.
No problem.
So yeah, well, anything else then?
No.
Just a big yawn?
Big yawn.
Wow. Well, I guess I'll move on to mine then.
Yeah.
So I'll start kind of where you left off, and then I'll maybe backtrack. Yeah, I worked a lot this week. There was overtime hours offered at my job. So I picked up, and I was like, might as well. Really good money, and it's coming up on Christmas season. And I really can't it's so hard to turn down overtime. Like when you're at a job and they offer you overtime, it's just too easy. So I took it. So anyways, I worked like crazy. And of course I'm doing real estate, on the side as well as my valet job. So I did have one day off, which was this past Thursday, which we took to go to
Dollywood.
I was like cueing you in here.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're okay.
I was reading Instagram.
You're reading Instagram over there? Wow.
Yeah,
Thanks
sorry.
for listening to me.
You're welcome.
Here I thought you're like making notes and you're just checking out Instagram.
No. It was Instagram.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry.
So we went to Dollywood on Thursday. We had a lot of fun. I'm not going to dive too much into that because if you're checking out our bonus show on Patreon, you'll hear all about our time at Dollywood. So go over there, check it out, become a member, listen to the bonus show, and chat with us about it. And then we'll also talk about when we went to Cocker Farms, I think, too. I think kind of toss that in there a little bit because they're like a couple days after each other and a lot of fun stuff. Yeah, a lot of fun fall festivities together. And then lastly, my week, besides just working like crazy, I fit some time into editing our Mickey's Not So Scary vlog, which I mentioned at the start of the podcast. So we really talked about it before our trip and talked about it during our trip. We talked about it a lot during our trip and then especially after as well, just trying to get out the Mickey's Not So Scary Day before the rest of the vlog came out.
Before Halloween.
Yeah, before Halloween. So that way, like, it matters a little bit. Like, people can watch it during the Halloween season versus probably these vlogs I'm thinking they're going to come out after Vlogmas.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
At this point, yeah, probably.
Well, the series would be too long, and then it would have to be either 2 or 3 vlogs a week before Vlogmas or during Vlogmas, which I feel like would get lost.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll just keep the momentum going from Vlogmas afterwards and go straight into our Disney stuff. So,
yeah.
But yeah, we just want to get that out. So go check out YouTube. Unless you're already on YouTube, then you can find it there. But it's all of our fun rainy night we had there.
Yeah.
And we already have some TikToks. I was about to say TikTok videos. Some TikToks. I'm getting old. Oh my gosh. I can't stay with it. But I've done some and put them up on our profile on our TikTok, and really happy with how they came out.
Yeah, they look
worked
good.
really hard on them, and I'm trying to work on our Boo at the Zoo TikTok as well.
Oh, I forgot that we filmed one.
Yeah, so I'm working on that. I'll probably have it out the next day or two.
Yeah, that's good.
And then a couple other things coming down the pipeline.
You know what talking about Vlogmas always reminds me of?
What?
When we were doing like weekly vlogs, and then after Vlogmas, we would just take like a nice break.
Oh, that was really nice.
It was so
That
good.
was like our like winter. It was like a hibernation.
It was so nice.
It was like we did what we needed to do to prepare for the winter.
Yeah.
And we're like, see you guys in a couple of weeks.
See you on the flip side. Like, and it's not like we don't like vlogging. It's like besides like you have to make sure your vlogs are interesting, right? So you have to like go out, like do things, plan what to do. We also had Jackson.
Yeah.
So like that was a lot. And then like editing it, like it's like all this like extra work, which is fine. We love doing it, but like it can also be exhausting.
Yeah.
And Vlogmas is like quadruple exhausting.
Yes. There truly is a high of doing Vlogmas. I'm thinking of all these ideas, going places, doing it, editing it, getting it out in time that night or that next day. And
then December 1st hits, and I'm like, why did we agree to this? Why did we do this?
Yeah.
This year's going to be tough.
So if you really enjoy Vlogmas this year and you're not subscribed to our channel, please, that's like the best Christmas gift you can give to us.
Yeah, and like the whole week before Christmas, I'm not going to be here.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so it'll be a lot of you talking about your castle with your lights.
Everyone
and
loves when I talk.
Yeah,
I'll keep you guys entertained.
I mean, I can send you some videos, maybe, but
no,
I'll
listen.
Be so
we've went down this road before where I've said, "Hey, maybe you could send some videos
when you're
so
busy."
There. Never
with the kids.
Never.
No, I have 2 kids now.
That's good to know.
Yeah. It'll be tough. Yeah, I'll be in New Jersey, by the way.
Yeah.
Mitchell's joining us for Christmas, but
I just have to work closer to the date, so we're having to work out the logistics of how long I'll be up there. So yeah, Vlogmas.
It'll be a lot.
Vlogmas is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I had something to say with it, and it's completely gone now.
I'm ready to start planning Vlogmas because like. I think last year we had like 5 or 6 vlogs that we had like pre-filmed before it started.
Yeah.
I want to do like 10 pre-planned, you know?
Yeah. It's really good.
Like, I'm really ready to like get out there and like pre-plan some vlogs.
I agree. It's really good.
I mean, like the Dollar Tree has its stuff out already. If anyone's interested in seeing what the Dollar Tree has for Christmas. I mean, most of the time there's a lot of vlogs where we just go show what some stores have.
You know what? This is actually
Dollar
roping
Tree is
me
actually
back.
a good one.
This is roping me back to what I was going to say.
Did I pull you back in?
Yeah. So finish your thought, because I'm going to go somewhat of a sideways direction. So
I was just saying that like a lot of like that's a store we've never like browsed through before for Vlogmas.
We do a lot of like, hey, check out these stores.
We do like Target, definitely Target, obviously. Some Walmart.
I really like showing the decorations at stores though, because it's
like
cool
Home
seeing-
Depot and Lowe's.
Yeah, it's
But
cool.
like some of the stores, like the Dollar Tree, like really does have like some like really cute or like unique things
Yeah,
for really cheap.
we could literally go to Home Depot, Lowe's like now. Everything's out.
We could.
Yeah. All right, I want to sidetrack
Yeah.
because I remember my thought. I don't mean to go backwards, but it's really important. Going back to like our weekend vlogs and things, we really also stopped, like, to your point, like we didn't want it to be boring, which is why we're doing the podcast now. Like we wanted to give that information. Like we felt like on our weekend vlogs, we were just talking a lot and not showing much. And we kept saying, okay, let's show more. And we would sometimes, then we wouldn't. And now it's like
hard. Like you're out in public. These are areas people don't usually vlog.
Yes, it's not like a vacation area, so
in a busier area, but it's not like a heavy vlogging area.
Yeah. Like if you're in downtown Orlando.
Yeah.
Or
everyone is vlogging. Everyone is like if we were in Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, Pigeon
like
Forge,
fine. Like we're in Knoxville. It's like heavily there's a lot of people here, but it's like a big college town. It's like it's very young. Like I don't know. It's just like not a super popular thing to do. So it's really awkward to like film.
Yeah.
Like I always feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for something. You know?
I feel like the kids who are like doing those like weird TikToks in stores.
Yeah.
And you're like, where are their parents? Like that's what it makes me feel like.
I did feel a lot more comfortable at Dollywood filming though.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Because it was on the phone?
No. Well, I didn't even think about it. But like
okay.
I just kept telling myself, I was like, these people don't matter. Like these people like walking past us. Like what does it matter if they see us filming? You know what I mean?
That's
like
nice.
who cares? So
I'm really happy for you.
Yeah.
It's a good step.
Yeah, I guess so.
After
Well, it makes me sad you didn't like notice that I didn't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm so sorry. But your nails look great though.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's something you did? You got your nails done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got your nails done. Anyways.
Yeah. I got them done before Stella was born, and before that I don't remember the last time I got them done.
Who knows? So the point being is that we wanted to keep sharing our experiences with you. So now this is why we do this. And our TikToks. Our TikToks and Instagram is like where we share what's going on weekly.
Like the smaller things that are happening.
Instead of making it like a vlog. And we're trying to do our vlogs as like big impact things. Like we have the Dollywood vlog coming out. So be checking out. That's going to come out later. That's going to come out, I think, on Halloween. I'm working on it now, Dollywood vlog. So be looking on YouTube for that. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier or not, but yeah. All right. Well, usually this would be where we would talk about our next Disney trip, but I think we're going to have to take this like off our show notes for a little bit longer.
Yeah, we don't like, we have like talking about it kind of. We're like, okay, well, after like Christmas, we're really going to start budgeting for Disney. We're going to
Whoa. I said Halloween.
Oh, sorry. After Halloween.
Long.
Sorry. After Halloween, we're going to start like budgeting for Christmas, like really like working on like saving up some extra money for it, like putting some stuff aside so we could do
Disney,
some like extra things for Disney. But that's like kind of all we've talked about. We don't even know who's going.
Yeah.
We don't know if your parents are going. We don't know like who's going to be there, which means we don't know what hotel we're staying at. But I did say this to you this past trip that we just got off of. The last year we did a trip with just us and Jack. We stayed for less nights because we stayed at nicer hotels. I kind of just want to stay at Old Key West.
Yeah. Okay.
The points are so much more worth it. You can stay for longer and you get so much more.
Yeah, you do.
Like those 2-bedroom villas, it's like, it's amazing.
And we would,
Could you imagine?
Yeah, but
if
it's just us.
Yeah, but we would though, because Jack would have his own room.
Oh, Yeah, I mean, true.
I mean, like, Stella would be 1.5. I mean, Jack and Stella can sleep in the same
But
room together.
Even if you did the 1-bedroom villa and you had the whole living room and the mat,
I don't want to sleep on a couch bed.
Jack.
Yeah, but then that confines us to the bedroom.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
I want a snack.
You're thinking large here.
I'm thinking big.
I'm thinking
big. I mean, we don't have to do like an 8-day trip like we did this time, but like we could stay for longer in a hotel that is way cheaper and we can get so much more out of it.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
So I like Old Key West, but maybe like Saratoga has something like that too that we could try.
That's true.
Or like another hotel like along the cheaper side, you know?
Definitely an option, yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. Well, we
those are my thoughts.
Here I said we had nothing, and we had a little bit of something.
Well, those are my thoughts. I've been thinking about it.
Okay.
We also did talk about like yacht or beach club.
Yeah. I'll tell you my thoughts. I want to stay at the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know.
I feel like yacht and beach club are underrated.
They are.
They smell way better than the... They do. They smell better than the boardwalk's lobby. Do they not?
Let's stay
compare
somewhere.
Lobby scents.
Let's stay somewhere that has a better lobby smell. Not that it smells bad, but it's like, this one smells really nice and this one smells grand. I want to stay here.
Well, like to me, like...
I agree though. I
agree. Yeah, the lobby scent. But I just feel like it's like, oh yeah, boardwalk and then yacht and beach. And it's like, I've only known one person that's ever stayed at yacht and beach. And I just feel like it's so like hidden, like under a rock. It's like everyone talks about the boardwalk, but yacht and beach are right there.
Very true.
They're like also like so convenient, so close to Epcot, like also have all the amenities of the boardwalk because the boardwalk is right there.
I mean, honestly, yacht and beach is better. It's not much of a comparison, but it's a closer walk to Epcot.
To me,
anyways.
it's so like taboo.
It is
because no one talks about it.
Do you ever look at yacht and beach and you're like, oh, that's not a Disney resort?
Yeah.
Kind of like the Swan and Dolphin.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, it's on Disney property, but it's not a Disney resort.
Because no one talks about it. Everyone's like boardwalk, which is, it's great. I love the boardwalk. We've never stayed there. I'd like to, but I think
we've visited the boardwalk many times.
Tons of times. Yeah. I just think that beach club is like the place for me.
Wow.
I just want to try it. And they have the sand in the pool. Which is really cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's something totally different. Like you don't get at any of the other resorts.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool.
I just think it's cool.
What about staying at the Poly Tower one night?
Poly Tower. Maybe. But we kind of just did Poly, you know? We got to branch out.
Yeah, but I want to see I just want to step into the Poly Tower. I just want to check everything out.
They probably could.
Yeah. Well, definitely. At least take the monorail from Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking beach club.
Okay.
Like a night. Ugh. I'm going to want to do 2 nights. But then that's a lot of points that you take away.
Yeah, from the rest of the trip.
From my 2-bedroom villa.
You might have to downgrade 2 nights there and then a 1-bedroom villa at Old Key West the rest of the time.
I know, but like the 2-bedroom just sounds so nice. Like with the kids in their own room, us have our own room, and then also have a living room.
You're living in luxury.
He's nice.
I like your way of thinking. Oh, that's great. Well, what is our main topic for today?
Miss Stella Jean.
I'm going to let you anchor this.
Yeah. Well, I guess so. I figured you wouldn't know anything about this topic.
Listen, you're the mother, and I am the stepdad. So.
The stepdad. You're the one who slept for 6 hours during her labor. Took a 6-hour snooze.
It was a good one too. I got plenty of rest. I felt great.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah. Listen, I'm making a joke. Stella's actually my daughter. She's not my stepdaughter that I know of.
Mitchell Everett.
Listen, okay. Stella literally looks exactly like Amanda.
She's my copy and paste.
The only thing she has of mine are my lips.
Yeah.
And even then, at this point, I'm like, who knows? There's two things in play here. I'm either a stepdad or Amanda is the Virgin Mother Mary.
Which I can't be. because I have Jackson.
But you could be on the second one.
The second one. Wow.
The second one.
No. Absolutely not. But, her labor and delivery was great.
Yeah.
Was it long? Yes. Did it feel long? Not really. Like, everything was just kind of great. So I was supposed to be induced on my due date, which was June 28th. I had a scheduled 4 a.m. induction because I did not want to go past 40 weeks, and Stella was extremely comfortable. I didn't have contractions. My water didn't break at home. Like, literally nothing.
She was good.
She was comfy as could be. And I didn't want to go past 40 weeks, so I asked for an induction. 4 a.m. is what they gave me. We did all the prep work. We went in, got my blood drawn, did all that good sort of stuff. Got on my little bracelet that had my blood type on it and everything. And then 3 a.m. comes. I call them and they say, we don't have any beds right now. We're kind of booked. We will call you back.
This was the worst part.
Then came the waiting. We waited all day. So my parents came. That was a Saturday. My parents came Friday evening. We waited all day Saturday. Good thing was we had time to go out to the store to get stuff for baskets for the nurses. So we made those baskets, hung out. I waited around in anxiety. We got swig.
We did.
Love swig. And then we went to bed. I was expecting them to call me like in the middle of the night.
I was expecting them to call you in the morning.
Yeah. They called me an hour after we got to bed. We got to bed at 11. They called me at midnight on the 29th.
Listen, that is the worst.
It was terrible.
Because you go through it all day. First, you're told that, I mean, you're expecting to go in at a certain time, right? And then they're like, oh, we don't have a bed, so now you're gonna have to wait. Now you're waiting the entire day, and then you get a call. You finally have that call of, we don't have anything right now. We will call you when we're ready. And so at this point, you're like, wow, I've wasted my whole day.
Yep.
And now I'm tired. I want to go to bed. So we do, and then they call us an hour after we're asleep.
Yeah.
Just to tell us, oh, hey, drop what you're doing. We need you in now.
Yeah, they were like, hey, can you be in by like 1 o'clock? I was like, yeah. They were like, how far away do you live? I was like, 10 minutes. They were like, okay, cool. So up we went. So me, Mitchell, and my mom, we grabbed our pillows and our bags. I don't know like how much TMI we're going to talk about on here. Like what do you...
You know, I mean... Do what you feel comfortable. I think you could talk about, I mean, yeah, do what you feel comfortable.
Okay. I mean, I had been collecting colostrum, so we grabbed that. I had them in little syringes in the freezer, so we put them in like a Stanley cup, brought that in. They like put like labels on everything and like popped it in a freezer. So we got there at 1:15 in the morning. Me and my mom and Mitchell. Now I did not have my mom in the delivery room with me when Jack was born. And that was the biggest mistake I've ever made. So this time I was not doing that. So we got there at 1:15 in the morning. I have my notes on my phone. I put on my dress. I have to shout out this company, Leela Laborwear. I love them. I got a dress for myself for, actually, I think my mom got it for me when Jackson was born. And then he also got a swaddle and a hat. For Stella, I got a dress, and then she got a little like swaddled dress kind of thing and a hat because they didn't have the bow, which was fine because like they need to wear a hat in the hospital anyway.
I'll try to put the link to their shop in the show notes.
Yeah, I literally love Leela Laborwear. I bought a dress for my sister. I bought a dress for Hannah. Like, I love their stuff. Side note, I literally just saw today that she's going on Shark Tank.
Oh, she really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought her company was like so big already, but she's literally going on Shark Tank. She has a brick and mortar in Nashville.
Wow. Good for her.
I know. I'm really excited. I'm going to have to watch that episode. But like I've been following her like since before I was pregnant with Jackson. So like I knew I was going to get like a Laborwear dress. And like I asked my nurses like every time, like when I went in with Jack and when I went in with Stella, I was like, hey, can I wear my own dress? And they were like, yeah, like, wear whatever you want. And I thought it was really cool. So if you don't know anything like about like labor gowns, like they just kind of have like different openings and things like that. So it's like you're comfortable in a dress, but like you're able to like be accessed like medically where you need to. And they have snaps in the front for breastfeeding or pumping or whatever, or skin to skin or whatever you're doing. So anyway, I think they're really cool. So I put on my dress and then I got my IV at 2:00. Can you help talk about the IV situation?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So here I go into this thinking I'm really worried about the epidural for Amanda. It was a bad experience last time, which we've talked about on YouTube. We have a video discussing all of that. I'm thinking, okay, she's done it before though, and it'll be fine, but it's the worst thing we have to do. Nope.
The IV was the worst. The worst part of my entire labor and delivery experience.
Sorry, spoiler alert. We should probably put that in at the end.
Yeah.
Just skip right over and be like, oh yeah. By the way, here's the big thing. Here's the big climax. The IV is what got you.
The IV was the worst.
So, I mean, granted, they struggled finding a vein.
Yeah.
They poked you, 3 or 4 times?
3 times.
Yeah, and you end up passing out.
Yep. Well, okay, so first it was my right, like, top of my forearm, kind of. And, like, he was like, I got it in, but, like, your vein keeps rolling. And I was like, oh, God. And I, like, felt him digging. I was holding my mom. I was holding Mitchell. And I was, like, looking. And I kept mouthing, this is not good. And my mom kept mouthing, I know. And I was like, that doesn't make me feel better. But, like, it felt very validating. Like, so I'd be like, no, you're fine. Like, obviously, like, not great. So then they tried my left wrist and it was like right on the bone, like right on my wrist bone on like the inside. It was terrible. They put it in, that vein blew, like I was bleeding like through the gauze. It was terrible. And then they tried like my outer like wrist on my left side and they got that one. And it was, once they got that one in, I don't know if it was because my adrenaline dropped because I finally was like, okay, they got it. I fainted.
And she started trying to crawl off the table.
While I was out. Like, I don't remember this.
She's like, I mean, literally out, and her arms were like reaching out to like grab us to push us out of the way to hop down off the table.
Like, literally I woke up and the nurse was holding my legs down.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
It was kind of funny, but also
and then,
like, what?
It was also like so late at night. So that was 2:00 in the morning. I had an hour sleep at that point, 40 weeks pregnant. And I thought that I took like a 20-minute nap. Like I was like dreaming. I literally thought that I just like laid my head back like in relief that the IV was done and I was just going to let them like tape me up, do what they had to do. Apparently I fainted and tried to hop off the bed. Apparently.
Yeah, no, you were out.
Yeah. But it was like, what, like 30 seconds, you guys said?
Yeah, it was really quick. This one, wasn't too bad.
It literally felt like a 20-minute nap. It was the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
So that happened, and then they were like, we're going to give you a minute. So they kind of like left, let me cool out, like cool off and everything, just kind of hung out. And then they came in, they started my Pitocin at 3 a.m., and they said I was 1.5 to 2 centimeters dilated, which was interesting for like not having any contractions and for being 40 weeks. Then we just hung out. Mitchell slept on the bed.
Good
my
sleep.
Mom and I yapped, and then we watched Real Housewives of Atlanta, and we kept trying to sleep, but we couldn't. And then we were just giggling all night at Mitchell. Like if I ever want to laugh, I'm going right to my mom. Like, if for some reason Mitchell, like, isn't available, I'm going right to my mom. We, like, feed off of each other. Oh, you know what it reminds me of?
What?
Jackson and his best friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, how they just, like, amp each other up and they're just, like, triple, like, their personality when they're together.
You guys can literally just start laughing and then laugh at each other.
I know. It's great. Thing. Yeah. So, like, I just, like, laughed throughout my whole labor and delivery, I was laughing. Literally, in delivery, I was laughing. But yeah, it was great. So we just kind of hung out. We kept trying to sleep, but we kind of couldn't. I really couldn't. I just had like so much adrenaline running through me. And then I got my morning nurse, who I loved. She was great. Rebecca.
Yeah.
I loved her.
Awesome.
She was so knowledgeable, but she was so nice. Like, I thought she was gonna like kind of be like a little more stuck up, but like she was so nice, so knowledgeable, so friendly, so helpful. I was dilated at 2:30 to 3 at 6 a.m. 7 a.m. 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And then I got a Foley bulb at 9:45 a.m., which I was not happy with. I did not want a Foley or a Cook's catheter, but I kind of gave pushback. I was like, well, do we have to? And they were kind of like, well, I was like, I don't want to delay this any longer than I have to because I've already been here for 9, almost 10 hours.
Yeah. We kind of thought that you would go in and this would be really quick.
Yeah.
Turned out to be basically the same amount of time as Jackson.
Yeah. But like a million times easier.
Yes.
But yeah, this one, it just like, I think I was more disappointed that I didn't progress more like overnight. And I knew I hadn't because I was not having any contractions. And I was like, oh, this is going to take a lot longer than what I thought it would.
Yeah.
So I got the Foley bulb in, which like obviously like really uncomfortable, really painful. Pretty sure I was like crying at some point, but still better than the IV.
Yeah.
Didn't faint. So that was great. And then literally just hung out. We talked. My mom and I wrote out thank you cards for my baby showers. I was able to eat, which was so nice. So like 9 something in the morning, I think.
Yeah.
You and Mom were like, is it okay if we eat? We don't want to eat in front of you. And I was like, no, I want you to bring up food here because I don't want to be sitting up here by myself. Like I'd rather have you guys here with me. And it's okay if you eat. Like, I know I can't eat. I mean, I can have slushies and popsicles. That's about it. Which I was having. And then my doctor came in and was like, do you have any questions? And I was like, can I eat? And they were like, well, I mean, you're not really like in active labor. You're in early labor. So like, I don't see why not. So I'm so glad.
Last supper.
Yeah. But I'm so glad I like asked because I see so many people online be like, yeah, I got to eat. And I'm like, I should just ask. Like, why not? Just try.
Yeah.
They didn't really give me many options. They were like, well, what do you want? And I was like, well, I don't know. Like,
what can I
have,
yeah.
right? Like, are you going to give me like a cafeteria menu or like, can I have like a bag of chips? Like, I was like, I don't know. What can I have?
What do you want? Can I have Taco Bell?
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A?
literally.
Like, what do you offer?
Like, are we talking chicken minis over here?
Yeah.
Like, what are we
you
doing?
Gotta go out and give me chicken minis because like that's what I'm down for.
Because I'll have chicken minis.
Yeah.
But they were like, we could give you like a bagel with peanut butter, which like I never would have thought of. Like normally it's like a bagel with like cream cheese or something, but peanut butter was great because it was protein and it held me over for a bit. It was a terrible bagel. But I got to eat after hours of not eating. And it held me over for quite a bit, which was good. Because other than that, it was slushies, ice chips, and popsicles. Which I found out, I guess through doing it, the slushie was the least filling, which was interesting. Because you would think it's like flavored, like it would give me something. The ice chips were the second most filling because I was eating them with a spoon. So it felt like I was eating, you know?
Yeah.
And the popsicle was the most filling because I actually got to like bite and chew and like eat something.
Yeah.
Like it like tricked my brain into thinking I was actually getting full off something.
That's funny.
I know. So that was that. Just my little 2 cents there. Foley bulb came out at 3:58. It was supposed to, 3:38. It was supposed to just kind of fall out. And I was like, I didn't like feel anything. I was literally on the birthing ball. We were just like hanging out on the birthing ball, just like talking, whatever. And then my nurse came in. She's like, let me see if it gives any resistance. And she tugged and out it came. So I was like, okay. So Foley bulb came out and then I was starting to have a lot of contractions. So we talked about an epidural. She put me on the list. I kind of freaked out. And then they came in. The epidural process was really great in hindsight, but it was so weird because I wasn't having an anxiety attack. I wasn't having a panic attack. I was scared. So I was just crying because I was scared. Like, I wasn't hyperventilating. I wasn't like any of that. I was just sobbing because I was scared. So that was not great, right? Like you want to go into it like being calm.
Yeah.
But they really did a good job of helping me. My anesthesiologist came in. She was great. My nurse was like, I trust her. She's done a million of these. She's great. She's quick. Like, I promise you'll be fine.
Yeah, this is the part where I was like most worried.
Yeah.
Even after the IV, I was like, well, that didn't go well.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is going to go.
We did bring a cooling towel.
Yeah.
So we
were pretty prepared.
Put water on a Disney cooling towel, set it next to us. The only thing we didn't do is grab my water bottle. We didn't grab Pedro. Yeah. Anyway, but we had the cooling towel. You sat in front of me. My mom had to leave the room because it was a sterile procedure and only one person could be in the room with me. Anesthesiologist was behind me. You were in front of me. My nurse was kind of in front of me over to the left. And it was not as bad as what I remember. I only remember feeling one lidocaine shot. My last one, I think he gave me like 2 or 3.
She was great.
She was so good.
She was talking, hanging out.
Yeah, she like talked me through the whole thing, which normally I don't like, but I think, I don't know, something about it was very calming to me because she seemed very calm. And it also wasn't like so quiet you can hear a pin drop and then it's like, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? Like she was prepping me for everything and it was so good. She didn't yell at me at all like my last one did. My nurse was so good. I was like, is it okay if I squeeze your hand? She was like, absolutely. What were we watching? What did you have pulled up for me?
Is it the trailer? What was it now?
It was an interview.
Pedro Pascal.
It was a Pedro Pascal interview.
Which one was it? Was it
I
for
don't
The Last of Us?
remember.
I think it was
for The Last of Us.
I think he was talking about The Last of Us. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, it was good. Just keep it up.
My favorite part of that too was when they were like, okay, well, we're gonna, now that's out or it's in, we gotta make sure that everything.
Yeah, they needed to do like a test.
Yeah, so like, okay, well, tell me if you feel, cold or what was it?
It was if your ears are ringing, if your feet are numb or tingly, and like something else. Yeah. And I was like, well, I gotta tell you, I am about to pass out. And I think from sitting here for so long, my feet are kind of tingly from that, but my ears are ringing and my vision is going. So I'm definitely like probably about to faint. So like, can you give me a minute?
Yeah.
So as we were waiting, there ended up being a medical emergency.
The liv was like beep beep beep, and they're like, "Oh, what's that?" And she's like, "Oh, I don't know.
It's probably nothing. Like they usually beep us."
Yeah, and then it kept going, and then they both like looked at each. Like it happened. Like it kept going, and then one of them looked at their little beeper, whatever. Yeah, and they looked at each other and they ran out of the room.
Yeah,
and then they came back. Like, yeah, it was an emergency.
Yeah, but it was fine. Yeah, the person is fine. But yeah, it was kind of crazy. So that gave me some time to like cool off a minute, which was good.
But then they're like, oh, they came back. They're like, do you feel this? Do you feel this? Do you feel this? And you're like, no, no, no. And the way they're wording it made it feel like you should have been feeling those things. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it didn't work. And she's like, okay.
Like, okay.
And she goes, we'll give it another minute or two. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it didn't work. Again, that's the same questions. You're like, no. She's like, all right, great.
You're good.
And I was like, that was some mind trickery because
I know.
I literally thought
it's probably to get you to answer honestly, though, Yeah. But it worked. It worked really well. They started me off on like a low dose at first and then upped it. It was great. I didn't feel any contractions. Like literally right after it, my mom was like, do you feel that? And you could see like the contraction meter like spiked like off the chart. And I was like, absolutely nothing. It was great. But then at 6:35, they gave me my catheter and I was 4 to 5 centimeters. And then at 7 p.m., my first nurse, he came back. They broke my water at 7:30 p.m. I was 6 centimeters. And what happened when they broke my water? My mom was gone for this part, by the way. My mom left to go help my dad put Jackson down to bed, and then she came back. So my mom was not here for when they broke my water at 7:30.
What happened? I forgot now.
When they broke my water.
Yeah.
It's on our list.
Oh, sorry. Hold on, I'm looking. Oh gosh, yes. Thank you for that terrible reminder.
You're welcome.
I was like, because I was thinking, well, what? It didn't happen that fast. I was like, no, it wasn't that. Yeah, there's meconium.
Yep.
That they found in it, which means that the baby had pooped.
Yep.
Which is not good.
No, because if she ingests it, it could be like a NICU stay.
Yeah. And at this point, we're like, please no NICU stay.
So I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I also had predicted that my due date was way earlier than what they predicted.
Yes. By our own knowledge.
Right. And this was 2 days at this point, well, almost 2 days past my due date that I thought was off by a week anyway.
Yeah. So a week and 2 days passed, but it shouldn't have, really.
So I was worried about her pooping and eating meconium anyway, and that's why I didn't want to go past 40 weeks. And that's exactly what happened, because there was meconium in my fluid. And I totally forgot that was like a thing when they were breaking my water. So they were like, yeah, so it's not a big deal. We're just going to have like a NICU team in the delivery room with us in case they need to take her. And I had like a million questions, but I just remember asking, like, what are they looking for? Like, what am I trying to look for? Like, what's going to happen? And she was like, they just want to make sure that she cries. If she cries, she's fine. If any kind of noise comes out of her, she's fine. And we're like, okay. Stella took that seriously and cried for 45 minutes after she came out, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, and I took that personal.
Yeah, seriously. That was 7:30 p.m. At 10:15 p.m., I was 8 centimeters, 80% effaced. She was, her station was at a 0, so she was coming soon. And then at
10 o'clock. Or I think it was 10.
That was 10:15.
Oh, that was 10:15. Yeah. So then it was 11.
They were like, okay, we'll come back in like an hour or so. And check on you guys. And we were like, okay, like we're definitely expecting to like only go up maybe a centimeter at that point. They came in just before 12 o'clock at night. It's probably like 11:50-ish at night. And the doctor came in and she went to go check me. And she's like, all right, let's just like check, see where you are. And like, literally it was like, she went boop. Oh, well, there's her head and she has hair. So it's time to start. And I was like, what? So that was probably like midnight. So I was like, this is absolutely crazy. Like I didn't feel anything. And like with Jackson, my epidural did not work.
Yeah.
So like with this I was feeling some like a little bit of weird pressure, but like no pain. Like it was pressure. It was just like strange pressure.
Yeah.
So we were just like, I asked for, you know what? At like 11 something, I asked for a bolus on my epidural because I was feeling that little bit of pressure and pain. And I was like, hey guys, listen, I had a 4th degree last time with my first kid.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So I just don't want to go through that kind of pain without at least asking for a bolus. So they did. So they gave me some extra medication in my epidural, which was great. That they are like allowed to do that, you know, because I was preparing for a 4th degree, definitely. So yeah, I pushed for like 15 minutes.
Compared to the 2 hours with Jackson.
Yeah. I don't remember what time I started pushing. Do you remember?
You started at 12.
I thought it was like 12:05 or something. I thought I only pushed for like 12 minutes.
Yeah, you pushed for 12. Yeah, you're right. You pushed for 12 minutes and you started at 12:05.
12:05, yeah.
And finished at 12:17.
And like literally like everyone, like she was like, okay, well, let's just do like a practice push, like just to like, you know, get started. And like, she's like, oh, do you remember it? And I was like, yeah, of course. And I did. And like Stella went like right to the front. Like she was knocking at the front door.
After she's like, we're going to do a practice push. And then once we do that, then I'll start calling everyone in and yada yada. And she goes, whoop, okay. And she started like rounding.
Yeah, they were like paging everyone.
Yeah,
like everyone
quickly
came like running in, and like the 2 girls from the NICU came, and like everything. It was crazy.
Yeah.
and Stella was out in 3 rounds of pushes. And like by the 3rd round, I was like, I'm getting this baby out. And she was like, oh, are you still feeling this contraction? I was like, yep, sure. And like, I definitely was not, but I was getting that girl out. Because I didn't want to like have to sit there and wait another 2 minutes for another contraction to come. Like, she was so close. So she came out, and it was really nice.
Yep. And how much did she weigh?
Oh my gosh, a whopping 9 pounds 2 ounces.
So listen to this, guys.
At 12:17 a.m.
So she was 9 pounds 2 ounces. Jack was 7 pounds
2 ounces.
2 ounces. Jack gave Amanda a 4th degree tear.
Yep.
Stella gave you a
2nd degree.
2nd degree. After a 4th degree.
Yep.
So you knew you were going to tear because of the previous.
They basically were like, you're more than likely gonna have a 4th degree tear again. You should probably consider doing a C-section like a little bit more seriously. Like, you might have some like major complications if you have another 4th degree. And I was like, I don't want a C-section. So we did it, and they were like, it's just like the skin is like paper basically. Like if it's ripped there, it's just probably gonna rip again. And I only had a 2nd degree. Yeah. Which was crazy.
Really crazy. Oh, 20 and a half inches long.
Yep.
Forgot to mention that. But out she came. She started
screamed
wailing
for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That gave me anxiety.
Yeah.
So I didn't even get to finish my golden hour because, and like, even like the repairing only took like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But like, she was still screaming the whole time. Like, we were warming up some colostrum for her. Like, I was like getting ready to feed her. Like, I was like, everything was great. And she was just like wailing. So I told Mitchell, I was like, Mitchell, I can't, you have to hold her. Like, I like couldn't. And like, I'm also like laying flat on my back. Like, her head was on the wrong side that like, I usually have like her head on my left side. So like, I was like so uncomfortable. I felt weird turning her around. Like, everything's happening. I was like, get her off me. Like, I can't. So what you don't know is that I thought you were going to come take her off of me because I assumed that you wanted to like be the next one to hold her after me.
Yeah.
But you had taken off your shirt for skin to skin and everything, and you were just sitting in the chair, and you had told my mom to pick her up, to put her on you.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't know how you like felt about like having my mom hold her after me, or did you not like think about it?
I didn't think about it because like the doctors handled the baby and transfer. Like, it didn't mean anything to me. I was just like, like
but it was nice. We all got some like good time. She snuggled with you. She snuggled with my mom. I love one of my favorite pictures from when Stella was born. We have this like team photo of me and you and my mom in like laying in bed. I don't know if Stella's with us, if we were holding Stella, or if she was in the bassinet or not. Let me look at it actually. That's so bad. I don't even know if my baby's in that picture.
That's right.
But like, it's my favorite because it's like that's my crew.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
was a really, really good labor.
Yeah,
though.
I have Stella.
You do have Stella.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good photo.
Yeah, it's such a cute picture. Maybe we'll post it when this one comes out.
Yeah, can you send that to me?
Yeah.
That way I'll have it. So yeah, I mean, out of all the
labels, I think
labels,
you have it. I think this was on your phone.
Oh, guarantee I do, but that way I can have it like forefront. Yeah, so that way. But this was literally the smoothest labor you could have ever had.
Easily.
And this was the best experience you could have ever had.
Yeah.
With everything. It was so nice. We talk about it to this day, just how great everything went. Like with your nurses, the whole process, just everything was perfect. We were at UT again. UT Medical, and they were great.
Yeah, everything was so good.
We were in the mother baby for what, 2 days?
Yeah, because she was born at midnight, so like technically we're allowed to take her home after 24 hours. We got to mother baby at like 3:30 in the morning, and I had a Coke. I was like, I need to eat before we got over there, because they had to like make sure there's a room for me and like get all of like everything taken care of. Make sure that I was able to like get my epidural out and everything. And I was like, I'm so hungry. I need to eat. And I thought they were going to offer me another like crappy bagel or something, but they were like, do you want like soda? Like we have like ginger ale. No, they were like, we have Sprite Diet Coke or Coke. And I was like, I'll take a Sprite. Like, I'm trying to be like, skinny legend. And then I was like, wait, Thomas, don't leave. I want a Coke. And he was like, yeah, I thought you were crazy for taking a Sprite. So I took a Coke. That was the best Coke I have ever had in my life. I don't drink soda a lot.
Yeah.
That was the single best Coke I have ever had in my life and will ever have. It was so good.
I'm glad you had that opportunity.
It was great. It was really delicious. And then we got to Mother Baby at like 3 a.m. But yeah, we could have taken her home at midnight the day after. So she was born at like 17 a.m. on the 30th. So we could have taken her home on the 31st. But there were 2 issues. That was the middle of the night. 1. And 2 was that we were waiting for her to get an echocardiogram.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know, Jackson was born with a heart defect that we didn't know about that left him having heart surgery at 12 days old. So Stella had a fetal echocardiogram when I was pregnant with her. So she's been checked on. We've been to high-risk doctors. We've talked to Jackson's cardiologist. We've done all the right things. We did genetic testing. We tested Jackson's genes when he was born. We did the whole shebang. But we just wanted to make sure before we left the hospital that she was good. So we had to wait on that. So we came home July 1st.
Yeah.
July 1st? Nope. It was the 31st. It was the 31st, but it was just like later, I think. Nope, but we came home on a Wednesday. Nope, we came home on Tuesday.
I think it was the 1st.
It's this midnight nonsense. That's really killing me.
I know.
I'm saying it was the 31st.
You're saying it was
Nope, July 1st.
Yep.
It was July 1st. Yeah, so we had one full day there.
Yes. Because then we made it to that
This
midnight. We could have went home.
nonsense.
We'd just sleep until the morning.
Yeah.
So we left July 1st morning. Yes.
Oh, because there is no 31st. It's June.
Yeah. That's why I was like, it's not.
I need to go to bed.
We still have a Patreon show to go.
Anyway, Miss Stella Jean is here.
Welcome to the world, Stella Jean. There's
She's
a little video.
perfect.
We have a TikTok of that.
Made me
I need
cry
to
when
get
you put it
a
out.
TikTok done of what we packed.
You want to talk about her name real quick?
Yeah, let's do that. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the name Stella came to me in a vision. No.
Could
the
you imagine?
No. It came to me in the shower one day, actually, when I was pregnant with Jack, before we knew that he was a boy. So I was very newly pregnant. And we had 1,000 girl names and 1 boy name that we didn't even agree on. Well, I had a boy name. And I was in the shower and I got out and I was like, what do you think of the name Stella for a girl? Like, I think it's kind of different, but like, I kind of like it. And you jumped on it right away. And then I even had to, a few days later, pump the brakes. I was like, Mitchell, if this baby is a girl, I'm not guaranteed to name it Stella. Like, I just want to like see. I just thought it was an option and you're like running with this.
I love the name. I think it's beautiful.
Jackson became Jackson. That was the only boy name we agreed to disagree on. I loved it. Mitchell liked Jack. I liked Jackson. So I won.
I call him Jack. You call him Jackson. No,
Yeah.
we both call him the same.
Yeah.
Jack and Jackson. But yeah.
Depends on the situation.
Yeah.
But this one, we were like, well, if we have a boy, we're out of luck. Because we don't have any boy names that either of us even relatively like.
Yeah.
Like, not that we couldn't agree on any. There was no boy names that we liked at all.
It wouldn't have worked. Like,
we had a list, but all of these names were like, these are the names I hate the least.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
It was really
It would have
bad.
been nameless, the poor thing.
Yeah.
But we ended up having a girl, and we didn't tell anyone her name because we weren't sure of it.
Yeah, we held back for a while.
and forth a lot. We went back and forth on middle names. We threw a lot of names around.
We got a lot of feedback on holding back the name.
Oh,
A
God.
lot of feedback.
A lot of feedback.
Which usually you get a lot of feedback when you tell people a name, but we didn't tell a lot of people, and they're like, why don't you just tell us?
It was so bad.
And they were like, do you have a name picked out? We're like, well, we have a couple. Well, what are they? It's
Yeah.
like, well, we
There's a reason
don't-
I'm not
yeah.
telling you.
Gosh,
And it
it
really
is so
was.
much.
Like, we thought we were going to use Stella, but there were a few other names that we had, like we had started calling her. Like, we threw around, like 2 other names, actually.
And you know what?
What?
You can find out more about this in one of our future
Patreon shows. We
Yeah.
are going to reveal our baby names. that we like now that we're not having any more children, hopefully.
Which it'll probably be the next Patreon show because it's supposed to be tagged to this.
Yeah.
But we went to Dollywood, so we just want to talk about that.
Yeah.
That little time there. But yeah, so our next Patreon show next week.
That's what it will be.
Check out.
I'll pull up my list.
We'll talk about all of our baby names that didn't make it. The worst baby names.
Oh my God. No, they're great names. I just like couldn't see it on like my baby. And I'm sure if I had a boy, I would be more attached to a boy name. But we did end up going with Stella, and her middle name is Jean. Because Mitchell's Nana's name was Barbara Jean, and Nana was like my best friend. Absolutely. Like, we clicked so well. I loved her so much. She passed away back in March. But we just thought that the name went really well together even after Nana started declining. And then once she passed, we like knew it was just like so right to name her after Nana. And Nana helped me with Jackson so much. When I went back to work, I was working from home. She came over like twice a week to like help me with him a little bit here and there. And even when I didn't need help and I left work, she still came over because I needed an adult to talk to. And so we would hang out and we'd have coffee and we would eat together and chat and watch TV. And it just feels like so right to call Stella Jean.
Yeah.
She has like a part of Nana with her.
Yeah.
And that girl did not want to come out. And Nana was called a door hanger because Nana would never leave. Like she'd be in the hallway for like 20 minutes, like talking and hugging and loving on someone. And that was Stella. She's Nana's girl through and through. She did not want to leave.
I think Nana up in heaven was holding on to her.
She was hanging on to her.
Yeah.
She was like, this girl's mine. I'm getting all the baby snuggles before you guys snatch her up down there.
She's giving her the little Nana kisses that she used to do. Yeah.
So that's why we named her Stella Jean.
Yeah, so that's her name. And I don't think you mentioned the runner-up before that was Stella Rose.
Stella Rose, yeah.
We really like that.
Rose was just like a name that we just like thought of. And then I was looking up like birth flowers, and Rose is the flower for children born in June. So it like kind of worked really well. So before Nana passed, we told her, she wasn't able to really talk back to us. We were like, hey, we're going to tell you the baby's name. You can't tell anyone, but also don't haunt us if it's not one of these, but it probably is. So we told her Stella Rose and Stella Jean. Yeah. And it was Stella Jean. So. But I liked Stella Rose, but it reminded me of the wine. Yeah. So Stella Rosa. So anyway, that was our story of Stella Jean. I hope it wasn't too much TMI. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or anything, I'm kind of an open book. Like I really don't mind talking about this stuff. I think it needs to be talked about more, to be honest.
And honestly, you can go to several different options to reach us to talk about this too. Yeah. You can go through and like our Facebook page, and you can message us on our Facebook page, or you can go to Instagram, or you can leave some comments on YouTube, wherever, and we'll obviously respond back. And Amanda can answer all the fun questions.
I will. Yeah, I think this was a fun episode. I've been looking forward to talking about this.
Yeah. I think next week, before we get started on our next topic, or maybe it'll be the main topic, we gotta talk about everything that's happened after that up until our Disney vacation.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot about all that.
Because that's been a wild ride too.
It has been.
We really need to catch you up on like all the in-between.
Yeah, I think next week we should do that.
Yeah, so catch us next week for what happened after Stella's birth up until our Disney vacation. Yeah. And then we'll be caught up, and we have some ideas of what we're going to be doing next. We might be bringing on some guests to talk about their trip. We're going to be on an upcoming podcast soon as well.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I think once we like film it, we can talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about more then. We have some fun stuff. We also have a really, really big podcast that we've got to record too. And it's basically just our tips for taking like a toddler to Disney, like our tips and our thoughts and like how
that's going to be like 2, because we were going to do one about taking a toddler, a 3-year-old specifically. Yep. And then one about taking a 3-month-old.
Yes. So we have a lot of fun episodes coming up soon that we're going to record. So keep it right here on LA's Classic Rock Station. So there you go. Good little Rock Roller Coaster reference for you. But thank you guys for listening. I know this is a little bit longer than our usual podcast, but we had a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. So if you liked it, give us a like and subscribe. You know, the old saying, like, subscribe, comment. And also just go follow all of our social medias. You can find it in below at the show notes, all the stuff below. If you click below, you'll find it, and you'll find links to everything. We also have a link tree that can give you all of our links to everything. And we'd love for you to follow us on all this stuff. So thanks again. Thanks for listening. Thanks for all your support. Hopefully we'll see you over there on our Patreon bonus show. But that's it for tonight, for today. Thank you all for listening. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.